How's it? Today is May 24th. It's Monday, and I got a snatch workout today. Block power snatches just like last week. Very simple. Um, Nothing too extravagant here. And then after that, I did some snatch RDLs, ripped to my tripod for something you'll see later, and then finished up with some snatch push press, pull ups, and abs. As you can see here, Homie Ryson is in the video today. He was there on Saturday as well, but on the platform in front of me. So, yeah, hopefully he'll sign up by the end of the week. He has basically the rest of the week to figure out whether or not he likes it. The angle here is a little bit weird because the platforms and everything were actually moved around yesterday on Sunday to flatten out the divots in each of the platforms. And for the most part, they're a lot better than they used to be. So I think I'm probably just going to stay on this platform. This is my favorite platform because I can get sick angles, bro. But yeah, just getting through my work today. Not again, like I say it every time. It's just me chugging along. Um, and yeah, there's not too much to say about these. The same things are true about. Here's my first working set. The same things are true about how my elbow has been feeling. That have been true for the last 3 weeks. Basically, if I can get as little wrist extension as possible, then my elbow feels a lot better. And then the second thing would be if I don't have to pull super hard with my arms, as in the weight is more in my upper back, then I am fine for as far as elbow goes. When it's stacked on I guess when my arm is stacked on my elbow, it's perfectly fine. There's no pain. It feels generally really stable. So I'm just striving to hit that position every single time. Some of them are better than others. Some of them are not as good as others. But yeah, just I don't think this is a very heavy weight for me to be struggling with yet. So we'll see what happens next week. I'm not sure if I will go to 85 or 83 or 82 or something like that. But in progression, as far as sort of overall capabilities, this 80 power snatch in the past was a little bit challenging, but again, I think that it's not very heavy anymore. It feels like I can work through them very easily. I wasn't scared at all. And I say that as right as I mess up the overhead position on one of these reps. I wasn't scared at all to head in to the workout, if that makes sense. There are certain weights that I do feel like, I'm not going to be able to hit every single one. And this was not one of those weights. Definitely, if I go to 85, then yes, I will feel like that. But overall, I'm catching these extremely high in pretty good positioning, and my elbow feels fine. Like even that here. This is my final block power of the day coming up. And so you see that little backwards tracking of the bar over my head. I think that ordinarily would feel bad, except today it felt okay. It didn't feel particularly good. It just felt a little bit loose in my elbow. It didn't hurt. Like there was no pain, just a little loose. So that's a good sign, I think. I did actually talk with Steve. It's kind of been out of contact with him for a bit, but I did talk with Steve, and he was saying that as long as my elbow isn't getting worse, then it should be okay. At the same time, he doesn't want me to continue feeling tentative and scared about my elbow and sort of feeling the pain itself. He doesn't want me to continue doing training through that for too long. So I might have to actually get this looked at by somebody, and if I do, hopefully it'll be exactly what I think it is, where it's serious but not serious, and to the point where it's serious, so I need to take it carefully and take it slowly for as far as recovery goes, but not serious as in I don't need surgery. That's a level of serious that I am not happy with. That I won't be okay with, especially because that will actually impact the way I earn money. um, yep. And so here is the thing I was talking about earlier. This girl next to me just decides to drop the weight on my tripod. Thankfully, it didn't hit my camera. I was very, very, very upset. For some reason, she moved platforms. She was in the platform to my right in front of me. But now she moved to the platform directly to my right. And I don't know what compelled her to do that. It was fine until it wasn't, and she just destroyed my tripod. I was very, very, very mad. I didn't want to say anything, so I didn't really say anything. Because if I said something, I would have exploded. And I don't think that that's a good look. I'm not trying to make anyone feel uncomfortable, and I'm not trying to make enemies here. So I just did my best to keep my mouth quiet, and I think I did a good job. I just think that that overall thing should never have happened. I've been doing this for like 9 months, basically in the same spot. And so it's weird to me that the one day that this girl just decides to lift next to me, she moved to do that. She breaks it, and so very, very, very mad. She offered to give me some amount of money. I told her it's okay, but she still paid me $20, which was not even enough to replace it. So, like, just very upset. It's just like a complete. I mean, it was an accident, but it was a completely avoidable accident. That's my thing. It's like if it was an accident that was unavoidable, then okay, yeah. But how do you drop weight and then let it fall off the bar like that? And I don't know. Okay, rant pal. After that, I did my pull-ups, real simple, real easy. 3 sets of 12, and then GHD sit-ups, just 3 sets of 15 there. I think next week I will try to do 85 for the block powers. We'll see what happens though. I honestly don't know how I'll feel given the rest of the week's training. But yeah, like, trying to stay positive, especially about that tripod thing. Thank you for watching. That'll be it for today. Shoots.